Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Murders. I'm Heather.
And I'm Dylan.
And you've given me your diseases, your illness. Thanks for passing on the communicable disease, because now I've got whatever funk you had last week.
Yeah, and I'm back, bitches.
Well, I'm not. So
okay.
You'll have to pardon me if I sound like Fran Drescher, like the nanny.
Yeah, I'm sorry about you. Sound better than I did, though.
I don't know.
So you're handling it better than me so far.
Well, I've downed a lot of Mucinex today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and you've blew your nose a lot.
And coughed and hacked. So.
A lot.
Anyway, I hope you're enjoying a delicious snack right now while we talk about all my phlegm. But anyway.
Yeah, so here we are.
Brand new year.
Yeah, it's our first episode of the new year.
Of 2020. Are you excited?
Yes, it's a new decade.
It is. And tonight, we're going to do things a little differently. You're actually going to lead the show. You've got a great case. You've been working on this case for what, like 4 months?
Well, on and off for 4 months. You know, I have a process, and I have to work all the way through it.
Dylan is a master procrastinator, in case you didn't know this. If I haven't shared this with you guys before, I'm going to float that out. Dylan is a great procrastinator.
Yes, I'm very good at it.
He has a hard time getting his ducks in a row.
I can't stay on task.
He can't. He is like, oh, look, something shiny, and then he floats away.
And I don't have my focus medicine from the doctor right now. Here we are. And
but I'm very proud of you. It only took you 4 months to finish a case.
Well, I know it inside and out, if that helps any. And only one other time, so here's the deal. I'm going to lead this one. I'm going to lay the facts out. And Heather's going to try to throw me off with random statements like I do to her all the time.
Right. So it's been snowing here.
Yeah.
We're kind of snowed in a little bit right now. So we're all cozy. I made some soup tonight.
Oh, the soup was so good.
Zuppa Toscana.
Oh,
like a potato
oh my God.
soup.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know he was eating rich people potato soup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Olive Garden recipe.
So
we have full tummies. We're all warm and snuggly and cozy. And we are ready for some true crime.
And that explains all those extra flavors that was in my bowl. All right. Okay, so, yes, here we go. And anything else you want to bring up before we dive headfirst into this train wreck?
Well, I might mention that we still have tickets for sale for our very first Mountain Murders live show happening in 2 weeks, Dylan. 2 weeks.
My God.
January the 18th. Of course, that is a Saturday. You can buy your tickets online, brownpapertickets.com, keyword search Mountain Murders. We also have an event on our Facebook page. You can go check that event out. It's going to give you a lot of details. It's a fairly early show. We're doing like 5:30. Still have some time. If you want to come into town, come to Mountain Murder Show, have a few drinks, go have dinner afterwards, and then you'll be fine to drive home, right?
Yeah, you can probably do yoga or something in Nashville afterwards, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, you can do all that stuff.
Better get your tickets today. They are selling fast. Oh, and we had our very first interview with a newspaper yesterday.
Hello.
Yeah, Mountain Murders making the scene, right?
Yes, that was fun and a good way to start off the new year.
Yeah, so when our article is published, we'll make sure to disperse that on social media so you guys can check it out. I mean, just a little humble brag there.
Oh,
and we'll be dropping a brand new Patreon episode this week, so if you want to sign up, patreon.com, become a patron for as low as $1. You can access a brand new New Year's January 1st Patreon episode of the year. It's going to be great.
Oh my God, quit begging like that guy said. Can I tell him about this dude?
Okay.
Yeah, the dude who thinks I'm making up my past.
Oh, yeah,
okay. I'm fabricating my past.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell him the story.
Oh, yeah.
This is pretty funny.
So, we see reviews and comments and stuff.
I like to troll the trolls.
Yeah, and it's 98% positive, which blows our mind, and it keeps us going, fuels us, makes us feel good, humbles us, that people take time to listen, whatnot. But we do get the odd bad review or strange comment. Or
someone sending us some weird ass message that's like, what are you doing?
What are you even talking about?
Get a life. Okay.
Yeah. So dude hits up our Mountain Murders Facebook, messenger, and he's just like, yeah, I don't think you're really from Shelby. You're just using that as a gimmick, and you must just be a passer through and all this, and you shouldn't quit begging so much and using people are making fun of the South and all this shit. And I'm just like, bruh, what the hell are you talking about?
Begging, like I'm out on the street with my little bowl. May I have some more sriracha,
Please be a patron.
Yeah.
Please be one of our patrons.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Terrible.
enjoy the free content, guys, and that's why we do it. But, okay, dude, so you didn't pay anything, which is fine. We love listeners.
So you're going to complain about your free entertainment?
Yeah, which is cool because we're glad people listen. But yeah, so you've got no skin in the game. And B, so I'm fabricating my past and using it as a gimmick. So I picked Shelby, motherfucking North Carolina, guys.
Right.
That's where I picked.
Yeah, we're just faking country.
Yeah.
This accent takes a lot of work, y'all. I mean, really, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just very odd. Very strange.
Yeah, get on somewhere.
Yeah, so no, really, guys, I am from Madagascar originally.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, and
I thought you were like a Nigerian prince.
Well, I am, and if
we met through a Yahoo email where you offered me stakes in your diamond mine.
Yes, and if you'll help me pay this service fee to transfer international currencies, I will access my fortune and we'll live happily ever after.
Oh, baby.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so here we go. So, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
Hey, guy, if you're listening, fuck you.
Yeah, I hope he hears this one.
Why don't you drive up here and I'll show you my country ass, motherfucker. Okay, there you go.
I am from Shelltown, bitch. Meet me down in West Shelby. I used to run around down there. I used to hit golf balls behind Sky City, bitch. What? Okay. Now what's up? Okay, so here we are, and here we go.
I'm very excited, Dylan.
Oh, my God.
I can barely contain myself.
I've got to tell everybody, we've done this one time before on Patreon. And so
actually, we did it. It was the Saluda Mountain Motel murder, which was not a Patreon episode.
Oh, my God.
It's a regular episode, but it was a while ago.
Oh, my God, so they heard me be horrible before. Okay.
Yeah, but don't worry about that.
I've grown since then.
You have. Come on,
I really am. I weigh more. Okay. All right, so here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, can you just get on with it?
Yes. A person's murder always devastates friends and family left behind. This case takes that a step further after 2 generations of a family are callously executed one fateful day in a mostly rural county located in southern Ohio. Pike County is on the western edge of the Appalachian Mountains. The largest employer in the area is Portsmouth Diffusion Plant. Interestingly enough, Portsmouth, a uranium enrichment plant, produced weapons-grade uranium at one point.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of scary, actually.
Why are they moving, like, nuclear shit in the middle of the mountains, like, where there's nothing?
Oh, so why are they making dangerous poison weapons-grade uranium where the poor people live?
Yeah.
Huh. Can't figure that one out. Yeah, so it's having a population of around 28,000 people. Pike County is your typical sleepy rural community. On April 22nd, 2016, this area was rocked by a gruesome discovery at a property near the small town of Piketon. Bobby Jo Manley arrived at Dana Rhoden's home to help her feed the animals. Inside the home, she found the bodies of Christopher Rhoden Sr. and his cousin Gary Rhoden. She quickly called 911 at 7:51 a.m. She frantically stated, "There is blood everywhere." Deputies were dispatched to the scene, and Bobby Jo ran to another home on the property for help.
Okay, this lady rolls up to this house. She's there to help feed some animals. This is her brother and cousin. Is that right?
Well, it's her sister's house.
Okay.
And she's just there. It's something she does frequently.
And this is something that she does.
Yeah, come by.
And like a lot of us in these small mountain towns, we are very close-knit. We've got big families, extended families, and relatives are always popping by.
Yeah, something she probably does all the time.
And she just walks in and finds a fucking bloodbath?
Yeah, she walks in and finds
good grief,
Christopher Rhoden Sr. and his cousin Gary dead. So, I mean, obviously freaked out. She calls, calls 911, and deputies get, to roll into the scene, and she runs to another home on the property. There's multiple homes. It's a, good-sized chunk of land.
Okay. So kind of like a family compound or something.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it goes in the country. You got the main house, if you will, Granny's house.
Big house.
Yeah, and then you got a couple of trailers or double wides or, small stick-built homes because I was never that lucky. But, someone gives you some family land to build your home or put your home on.
Hey, I would love to have some family land for a house.
Park my single wide on it.
Even if you're not my family and you just want to adopt me and give me a place to build a house.
Yeah.
I will accept it graciously.
Yeah, okay. I will too. And I have no problem with living in single wide. Go and pull me up.
No. I'll have a
Underpin
tiny
me.
home and a tiny home for my clothes.
You do need a tiny home for your boots and shoes.
It's true.
Yeah, so she ran to another home on the property to get help, obviously freaked out. And upon entering, to her dismay, she found 2 more bodies.
Oh my God!
That of Clarence Frankie Rhoden and his fiancee, Hannah Hazel Gilley. So she's going there, need help. She knows, more family members around. You're just looking for help.
It's like something out of
I
a
need
horror
support.
movie.
And everyone's dead in that house too.
Is this a horror movie?
I mean, who could even process this? Honestly.
Wow. The young Rhoden fella is dead along with his fiance.
Yes.
And they're like in their 20s.
Yes, they're fairly young.
Wow. Okay.
So at this point, Bobby Joe is beyond hysterical and calls 911 the second time. She then calls her brother James Manley for help because she just wants another person present that's not dead. I mean, my God.
Yeah, this is just like a crazy story.
Yeah, so he comes and discovers, you're not going to believe this part, he soon discovers 2 more bodies and a third home on the freaking property. So now we're at 6 bodies.
6 bodies. 1 family, 1 piece of property.
3 different homes on the same property, and every time they go into one of these homes, everyone in the home's dead.
This is unlike anything I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm a big true crime fan, but what you're telling me is, wow, what a story you found, Dylan.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I apologize to everybody because I'm not as good as Heather. In the third home, Dana Lynn Rhoden and her daughter Hannah Mae Rhoden were found dead by James Manley. Police take control of the scenes and try to locate the rest of the Rhoden family. Obviously, because this is starting to look like a really big deal. Shortly thereafter, Kenneth Rhoden is found dead in his camper a few miles down the road. Another member of the family.
So now, how is Kenneth related to this family?
He's a cousin
Okay.
to everybody. It's a big big country family, lots of uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't come from a big family like that, but knew families like that. The such and such boys or the so and so girls. Big
Right,
big country
yeah.
family. Christopher Rhoden Jr. is the last victim discovered after briefly being considered a suspect because they're trying to locate other members of the family. He's the only one missing. It's going to be natural for cops to wonder, hey, what's going on? But then he's discovered dead as well. So now,
we're at a body count of 8?
yes.
I'm not great at math, but that's, I'm like 4 and then
2,
6 and then
2.
That's 8, right?
And 1 and 1. Yes,
Yeah,
now,
okay.
yes. I mean, sadly, the body count now stood at 8 people.
I hope there's not more.
2 generations wiped out in the blink of an eye.
Oh my gosh.
Astonishingly,
So sad.
multiple children were found alive at some of the scenes.
Kids were there?
Yes, in the homes. The children's ages were 3 years old, 6 months old, and 4-day-old newborn. The newborn was in bed with its mother's body when discovered. That's some Dexter shit right there.
That is some fucking horrific shit. How could you kill a mother and leave her body next to her newborn baby?
4 days old. It's just tiny.
What the hell?
What kind of monster can do that?
That is, yeah.
Yeah, just imagine the investigators and the people, coming upon these scenes in multiple houses. This is a small county where this kind of stuff probably doesn't happen.
I'm sure that nothing like this has happened there before.
Honestly, at this point, multiple scenes, 8 people total, this doesn't really happen anywhere.
No.
That often, that frequently. So it's really crazy.
This is like something out of a horror film. This is not even like believable. I can't even wrap my head around it.
So this, because Hannah Rhoden, it was her newborn and her body, the newborn was discovered laying with, had recently given birth, obviously, to the small 4-day-old baby. At this point, the entire community was left devastated and living under a veil of fear, wondering who might be next. Because they don't know who's done it. They don't know why. It's not just one scene. They literally think there might be these killers out there and who's, the next target. So, almost instantly, the entire community goes into a panic of sorts.
Now, when you did tell me a little bit about this story, I kind of researched some, not much, because I wanted to react with the audience when you're telling the
Right.
story.